Good morning and welcome to a marvelous Monday. We are here for our weekly read aloud, and yes, it is still February. We are celebrating Black History Month, but we know that we do not just celebrate Black history in February. We celebrate it 365, 24/7. Today's read aloud, we are learning about Black inventors. The name of our story is called Have You Thanked an Inventor Today? I bet you would be surprised at all of the things that you use on a daily basis that were invented by a Black person. So that's what we are learning about today. Have you thanked an inventor today? Let's get into it. This world is full of inventions. Some of them we don't even think about. But if we took the time to think about them, we'd realize we wouldn't want to live without them. You see, inventions, they make our lives much easier, and they also make our lives more fun. So we should thank the inventors who invent great inventions, for without them, we might not get anything done. Like, for instance, when your mom wakes you up in the morning to let you know that it's time for school, you stretch and you yawn and you rub the corners of your eyes and probably wipe away last night's drool. That's when you happen to glance over at your clock and realize that you're running a bit late. Well, you wouldn't know that were it not for Benjamin Banneker. He invented the first clock in the United States. So you put on clothes and you rush into the bathroom. You wash your face, brush your teeth, then brush your hair. Be sure to thank Lydia Newman for part of your morning grooming, as the modern day hairbrush was her awesome idea. So we have Benjamin Banneker there. Thank you for the clock. And Lydia Newman, thank you for the brush. Afterwards, you're called into the kitchen for breakfast. This morning, it's cereal with fruit and wheat toast. Thank goodness John Standard improved the refrigerator, because hot milk with your cereal is pretty gross. So thank you to John Standard there, who invented the refrigerator and keeps our milk cold for our cereal. And when you're on your way to school, whether you're a bus rider, a car rider, or you walk, you have to thank Garrett Morgan for the traffic light. Otherwise, none of our streets would be safe to cross. Then after you've settled into your classroom and you've taken out your supplies because you're such a scholar, please remember to show love to Mr. John Love, for his invention was none other than the pencil sharpener. So thank you to Garrett Morgan, who invented that traffic light and makes driving safe. And then we also have John Love, who invented the pencil sharpener. Now, as much as you love to learn, you'll admit that sometimes lunch is your favorite time of the day. Well, you can thank John Robertson for the lunchbox, but for what's inside it, it's your mom that you should thank. And what does mom usually pack in your lunchbox? Tasty snacks that make your belly go yum, like peanut butter made popular by George Washington Carver, or potato chips invented by George Crumb. So we are thanking John Robinson for the lunchbox. And we are thanking George Washington Carver for his inventions with the peanut. And we are thanking George Crumb for potato chips. Fast forward, the school day is now over. It's been a long one and you're happy to be home. You check the mailbox, invented by P. Downing. Then chill in front of the air conditioner, improved by Frederick Jones. Plus, your teacher didn't assign any homework, so you decide to play a few games on the cell phone. Well, if it wasn't for Henry Sampson's gamma electric cell, believe it or not, there would be no cell phone. So, we are thanking P. Downing For the mailbox, we are thanking Frederick Jones for improving the air conditioner, and we are thanking Henry Sampson for helping us to invent the cell phone. Wow. And I know these are inventions we use every day, all the time. And these are just a few awesome inventions. There are countless others that I didn't even mention, like the doorknob invented by Old Dorsey, or a type of guitar invented by Robert Fleming. Sarah Boone invented the ironing board, and Thomas Stewart invented the mop. Lonnie Johnson invented the super soaker, and W.A. Martin improved the lock. So keeping things safe, music, keeping our clothes wrinkle-free, all invented by Black people. So now here's a cool thing for you to do. You should take just a moment or two and ponder over how life would be if these inventions weren't created for you. How would life be if we didn't have some of these inventions? I see the super soaker and the mop, keeping our cereal nice and cool with our cold milk, our hairbrush, video games, the traffic light, the guitar. I didn't know that one. I learned something new. And of course, that alarm clock. Then as you lie in your bed this evening and you think about how your day was spent, don't forget to thank an inventor. Then dream about what you'd like to invent. What is something that you could invent? Now, your assignment is this. I want you to think about what would you like to invent. I want you to use your imagination, brainstorm, and think of an invention that would make life easier, safer, and more fun. What's the name of your invention? What does your invention do? How will your invention make life easier, safer, and more fun? I do hope you enjoyed our read aloud for today and learned some new things. And stay tuned because I'm going to share some biographies of our famous African Americans. Just us and books.